Versatile Mage. Chapter 77 The Stepping Stone for Someone Else. After entering the Mu Manor, Mo Fan unfortunately heard Fashi, Li Wenji, and Guo Kaitang discussing him. In his heart, he wondered what kind of expressions they would have if they knew that Fan Mo and Mo Fan were the same person. Forget it, let's focus on the duel today. Entering Mu Manor's large dining hall, there were indeed numerous tasty delicacies placed on the table. Mo Fan, who was just getting hungry, was about to start eating when he came face to face with a handsome mustachioed man surrounded by young, unmarried women. "Good brat, you really dare to join the banquet." The mustached man glared at Mo Fan. "Head instructor, you're also here to eat and drink for free." Mo Fan didn't expect head instructor Zhang Kong to be here as well. "Cough. What are you saying?" Zhang Kong broke free from the crowd of young women. He pulled Mo Fan aside and asked with raised eyebrows, "How about it? Why don't you join my army when you graduate? If you get into a good magic university, our army will cover the large cost. I know you've caused trouble for the master. The government can protect you and guarantee that you'll be able to stomp on these second generations if you aren't satisfied. We'll clean up your mess." This wasn't the first time Zhang Kong tried to recruit Mo Fan, and it was hard to say if it was only to get back the precious bone scythe shield. "No, protecting the borders every day is boring. I still want to stroll around the big cities." Mo Fan rejected him. "What's so good about a big city? Reinforced concrete, vehicle emissions, and foul stench. How is that better than our large stronghold with enchanting scenery, bird songs, and fragrant flowers? If you're not satisfied with the meals, you can go hunt a few magical beasts outside and bring them back to eat. How free is that?" Zhang Kong said, smiling. "Either way, I'm not enlisting," Mo Fan said firmly. All right, you brat sure are stubborn. If you agreed today, I'd help you settle any big matters in the future. Since it's like this, I won't care even if you get beaten half dead by that guy Yuang." Zhang Kong's face darkened. With Zhang Kong's reputation, he could get any young magician he wanted. Most would beg for the chance, yet this kid didn't even give him any attention. As Mo Fan was about to walk away, Zhang Kong pressed a finger onto his shoulder. "Head instructor, what's the meaning of this? Are you going to force me to join?" Mo Fan asked, confused. Zhang Kong's vulgar yet charming uncle-like demeanor disappeared, replaced by a serious expression. "Not joining my team is fine, but help me with one small matter." "What matter?" Mo Fan was puzzled. "When you battle that kid Yuang, be mindful." "Mindful of what?" "Just be mindful." "I don't understand." Before Mo Fan could ask more, two middle-aged, important-looking people walked over. They seemed familiar with Zhang Kong, who immediately smiled and greeted them. Mo Fan was completely confused. He had no idea what Zhang Kong wanted him to do. Not too long after, Principal Zhu, Deng Kai, Yang Zue, and other important figures of Bo City began to appear. Mu Juoyan personally brought Yuang to greet them. Principal Zhu represented the magic school. He was the Mount Tai of all magic schools in Bo City. Deng Kai was the head of the Hunters Union, naturally holding an aloof position. Yang Zue represented the Magic Association, his power close to the previous two. Representing the military was Zhang Kong, the strongest magician in this crowd, the true god of war of Bo City. Mu Juoyan needed no introduction. He was the head of this elemental family. Mo Fan realized he had met all these important characters of Bo City. Did that mean he himself was important? The truth was, Mo Fan knew he was still far from their level. He only received attention because he excelled as a student. Once he entered society, he suspected they'd quickly forget him. The three instructors, Luo Yunbo, Pan Lijin, and Biang, were also there. From what Mo Fan had learned, they were stronger than the hunter team's captain, Zhu Dawang, and were close to becoming intermediate mages. In Bo City, reaching intermediate mage level was impressive. Any power would try to recruit someone that strong. If Mo Fan reached intermediate mage, Mu Juoyan wouldn't dare trouble him. The number of intermediate mages in Bo City could be counted on 2 hands. Mu Juoyan really went all out this time. It feels like anyone with even a bit of prestige is here to give him face, people whispered in the banquet hall. How could it be otherwise? The Mu family already has Mu Ningzhu. Their future position will rise greatly. Who doesn't know old Juoyan will soon be able to cover the skies with his hands. Today, he'll introduce Bo City's little tyrant. If you want to make something of yourself in Bo City, how could you not come? If you refuse an invitation, you'll be blacklisted, a man from the Magic Association said. Isn't that exaggerated? Another asked. It's true. Look at us. How old were we when we reached intermediate mage? Then look at Mu Ningzhu. How young is she? That shows the power the Mu family will wield in the future. That's why, other than Boss Zhangkong, someone beyond us common folk, everyone has to treat Juoyan with respect. I don't understand what that foolish brat Mo Fan is thinking. Even we have to agree with whatever Mu Juoyan says, yet he talks back. He really doesn't want to stay in Bo City. Sigh. That's hard to say. I've heard Mu Ningzhu and Mu Juoyan's relationship isn't too good. If Mu Ningzhu says to leave someone alone, Mu Juoyan can't be too excessive. Yeah. Besides, I've heard Mo Fan is the top student of Tianlan Magic High and gained Boss Zhangkong's backing during his practicals. Principal Zhu and Deng Kai would definitely protect him. Even if they don't want to offend Mu Juoyan, Boss Zhangkong wouldn't care. Who has Boss Zhangkong ever feared? Whoever touches his soldiers will be crushed. He'll destroy everything in his way to their home. Fashi, hearing people discuss this, joined the conversation. Not long after, he returned. Xiaokei asked, Brother Fashi, why is everyone talking about Yuang and Mo Fan? Oh, I just found out. Mo Fan is representing the strength of the magic schools. He'll duel Yuang, a disciple of an ancestral family. The winner will get the chance to cultivate at Bo City's extremely precious underground holy spring, Fashi explained. So that's it. I heard it's been years since a magic school student entered the underground holy spring. That's normal. Schools have many students to manage, and 1 or 2 incredible geniuses appearing occasionally is a good harvest. The disciples of ancestral families are elites. They may be few in number, but they are all exceptional. It won't be surprising if Mo Fan becomes the stepping stone for someone else today. It's lamentable. A student who emerged victorious from 1,500 people still isn't better than someone from an ancestral family, Xiaokei sighed. Being born into a good family is a skill. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.